What is going on, my future meta millionaires? It is your boy Terry Stonkers, and welcome to my channel, baby. By the dip. All right, guys. In today's video, we're going to go over some inflation warnings along with some of the data from Friday, because we did the video there of the webcast with Ken Rice from the NobleCon 18, and I didn't really say much. I just let Ken do the whole presentation, and we just watched that, and that was it. We ended it so you all could get your opinion and what your thoughts was from that presentation. I think it was very bullish, but here in the short term, as we know, the market's going to be crazy. And before we get started in today's video, I want to say consider clicking the blue join button or the money icon symbol. You can join here. The channel membership as little as $2.99 a month. You can join the silver and the gold for those additional perks in the package as well. You get the custom loyalty badges, you get the custom emojis, and I'm going to put something interesting that I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start adding this to my, not really add to my portfolio, but I'm going to add this towards my retirement. And we're going to talk about that in a separate video down the road, because I want to see how the rates and all change here. But I'm going to go ahead and post this early in the channel membership, so that way you get early access to what I'm going to be putting money in during this kind of crash situation where everything's going down. And right now, I'm going to be getting over 7% interest rate, guaranteed, no risk, no loss. And I'm going to leave you with that. If you want to know what that is, click that channel membership, join it as little as $2.99 a month, and you'll get that info. So, all right, let's go in here to it. Here's this article out on Fox Business, and it's about Elon Musk inflation duration warning. And you can see here in the title, it has consumer price jump 8.5% in March, the highest since 1981. So we're talking over 40-year high right now. This is crazy, man. This is why the market's kind of really scared, because the price is going up 8.5% in March. People usually get 2 to 3% and their yearly raise at a job, but this went up 8.5%. Me and my wife was just at the grocery store. To get a pack of eggs is almost $3 for a dozen. It is insane out there. All right, so some of the stuff down here I'm going to go over is, here's a quote from Musk, Elon himself, saying that inflation is at a 40 or 50-year high. It is at a 40-year high right now, and I think the official numbers actually underestimate the true magnitude of inflation, and that inflation appears to be likely due for at least the remainder of this year, he said. Electric vehicle makers earnings call. He also explained how Tesla suppliers are preparing. In some cases, we're seeing suppliers request 20 to 30% cost increase for parts from the last year to year's end of this year, he disclosed. Now you can see the consumer price index, which tracks multiple items including food, gas, rent, healthcare, jumped 8.5% in March from a year ago period, the fastest pace since December 1981, when inflation hit 8.9. And check this out, since 2010. I mean, back here in 2012, we were at like a 3.8, and now, guys, we're at 8.5. So this is over double what we was at the highest point since 2010. So this is very scary. That's kind of why I'm not really going to be buying much stocks right now, because I think there's still potential of it going down. I'll be buying small chunks of stocks right now. I'm not going to be buying heavy. I'm actually going to be putting my money into that other retirement play, because it is guaranteed and there's no loss. And I think that we need to start diversifying the portfolio into something else other than stocks. And I'm excited about that. I cannot wait to, if you join the channel membership, I cannot wait for you to see what that is, because it is pretty interesting. I will come out with a full dedicated video explaining what it is as well, because a lot of people probably don't even know it's an option out there. And if you just want to put your money in something and never have to worry about it, and you're always going to make interest, it's a phenomenal way of doing it. Okay, so that's that. Now let's go in here and take a look at a couple bullish things. Like I said, guys, right now this market, the short term is very scary. Probably the rest of 2022 is going to be scary. The big positive that we had is possibly the special preferred dividend, MMTLP. In the long term here, as years go by, MMAT is going to be fine. It's going to be a long-term hold. Here you can see Curtis here says, don't overlook the golden nugget Ken threw out in the Q&A portion of the NobleCon presentation. Here you can see, make sure I got this right on this post. Here we go. One of the important notes of the meta presentation, NobleCon can answer the question regarding current margin rate versus expected achievable margins. In summary, Ken said most of the revenue accounted in last year's from non-recurring engineers, smaller specialized applications and solutions, and have tighter GMP as Meta transitions to a product-based model. They expect to achieve a 50% or greater margin and not entertaining client solutions with lower margin rate. That there is phenomenal. They want 50% gross margin on their products. Here's his interpretation from that. Number one, obviously achieving full large-scale production reduces cost to produce, improving pricing to the client, and results in target GMP, the gross margin profit. Economies of a scale play a major role here. Nanotech security and plasma app acquisitions are enablers. Meta has more potential clients, applications than we have capacity for, allowing the company to be selective. 50% margin is no joke. Assume only half capacity output, you're talking is big dollars. So thank you, who's that again? Thank you, Curtis, for doing that post there, man. Thank you so much for that. All right, so let's go take a look here at the quick oil prices, see what we're looking at. WTI crude is at $100.10, and Brent crude is at $104.06. And also, go check out the video down here where I did the 3 dividend stocks for the portfolio. I'm going to come out with an update on the dividend portfolio. Of course, as we know, we buy these stocks are going to keep going down. So I'm doing like $100 a month into the portfolio if we do add additional funds into it, because that portfolio is going to be strictly dividends only. And it's going to be super exciting to keep track of that portfolio as time goes on to see how it adds up. So now let's go take a look here on the premium Fintel to see what we're looking, because I did not check it Friday because we did the Ken Rice webcast there. And we're still setting it over 10 days to cover on the short interest ratio. Short squeeze score is at 88.84, ranked 121 out of 5,400 stocks. Short shares that are available is 100 stocks. Down here, look at the short bar of fees is 7.18%. And this here is just boom. Fender short volume ratio at 80.19%. Wow. What that means is, if I take you over here to the metamaterials, saying here we had a average volume is 5.3 million. We traded 5.62 million. And as you see here on the FINRA total volume, we traded a little over 3 million shares in the dark pool, and they shorted 2.4 million of those 3 million. 80% short volume ratio for that day. I mean, look at Friday, 80%, Thursday, 64, Wednesday, 60, Tuesday, 52, and Monday was 71. That is a crazy short volume ratio. So the shorts know about the inflation, and they're just beating these stocks down, guys. That's exactly what they're doing. They're beating these stocks down because just the inflation out there. Take a look at MMTLP. It did finish green, which is still trading very cheap. Average volume on this is 608,000, and the trading volume on Friday was 162,000. So pretty low volume on MMTLP. I'm still very bullish on MMTLP. They just have to basically just let the pieces of the puzzle fall into place. I'm still bullish on it. I still have a high target price on it for myself, and we will see if that happens. It does suck, unfortunately, that I'm having trouble getting it because Fidelity, you have to call in the representative, and people saying it takes over an hour. I just don't have that spare time. And of course, I'm at work, so I can't call when I'm off work. So, because the trading hours stop. So I don't know if they're able to put me like a limit order in to buy some more, but I don't know. So to sum up real quick, in this market, I'll be buying stocks, but it's going to be limited buying. Like I'm going to have a set limit for each probably month. I'm going to have a limit set because I just have a feeling that the rest of this year is going to be possibly a bleeding year. I believe there will be some peaks where it does spike up, but then it'll eventually come back down. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. Whether I'm right or wrong, I don't know. I'm not going to try to time out the market or anything. I'm not going to sell anything. I'm holding what I got, but I'm going to start managing money into different aspects right now until this thing can settle itself out. So I'm going to have a certain amount of money. As you guys know, I have a long-term portfolio, I have a trading portfolio, and I got the dividends portfolio now, and now I have something else I'm going to start putting money into. So make sure you check out that channel membership. If you're watching this video, see the little money icon down below, and you'll see the blue join button here as well. It's $2.99 a month, and as of right now, you'll be guaranteed over 7%. interest rate for the next 6 months on the money you put in there. So I will come out with a video down the road explaining more of the details of what it is, and it's a great thing to put your money in and never have to worry with it. And the interest rate does change every 6 months, and right now it's paying 7%, over 7% for the next 6 months. So pretty exciting stuff. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Helps out the algorithm. I'll catch you all next video, guys. Peace.